what we have here is Oliver's show and tell of the Amiga CD. What is it, 32-bit?
Yeah.
So what's so special about this one that you got? Explain.
It's an Amiga 1200 but with CD.
Yeah.
So you can play the Amiga CD games are a little bit step up from the Amiga because they had extra features like sound and stories tell and soundtracks.
Yeah.
And the Amiga was more successful than the Amiga CD. It sold more.
Yep.
And it was more popular in Europe. And for the same price, for $500, you could get 32 bits.
Yep.
Rather than paying $900 plus $300 for a Mega Drive for $1,000, and you'd only have 16 bits.
Oh, right.
And the Sega CD couldn't really do photo images, and the Amiga can.
Oh, right.
And the Amiga has over 270 CD games and 2,500 Amiga games.
So what's so significant about this machine that you got?
It's an Amiga 1200.
It's got a special chip on there or something.
It's an Amiga 1200 with a chip.
Yep.
With WHD load.
Yep.
It's hard to find at the moment, and to get it all done and installed is about 300, 450. So if you get the Amiga CD, it's still 500 today, and if you get the chip with WHD load and a compact flash card,
yep,
then it will still cost you around $800.
Man, that's pretty expensive for
just to get it modded. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not easy to find the chip. Yeah, as you can see, the chip is there. It's the big thing right at the back.
Oh yeah, at the back. Yeah.
And it gives you an option to play with 22-pin video as well.
Okay.
But S-Video is still the best.
Yep.
S-Video, and you can add games to your library via the compact card.
Yep. Which
is all sitting in the expansion bay. And a lot of computers now, like Saturn, are being exploited by the serial port.
Yep.
The PlayStation 1 is being exploited by the parallel port. And you can add, with a cartridge and an SD card, you could add, not all the 98% of PlayStation games will work via the parallel port.
Wow. I feel pretty nerded out, man. Really nerded out today. It's interesting what you're showing us.
Remember the company, Gremlin?
Gremlin, yeah.
Yeah, Gremlin Games. I'll try and
That's
get
ancient.
So there's the interface, and if you go into games,
yep,
you wait a minute or so, and 500 to 2,000 games will load up.
Really?
Yeah.
But you just need that converter thing.
Yeah, and you just need the mouse. But they say you need an Amiga mouse, you can't just use anything you want.
I reckon I could mod something up if you get the actual chip, you know, in the mouse.
Why not just open it, you know Amigas,
yeah.
Why not just open it and just chip the mouse section?
Anything can be done with technology, man.
See, I can't really move it, man.
Yeah.
I got the controller modded. I got I got the red thing there.
Yeah.
Red D-pad. It was black before. It was a shithouse black one.
Wow.
So as soon as we got it, we modded this, and we modded the power. Thanks to Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. He modded the PowerPoint, the power port, and the controller feels really smooth now, and I don't have to add bricks to my power port.
Yep.
When having it to fall off every time.
Wow. So this is the Amiga, 32-bit, and this came out after the actual Commodore Amiga 64 and 500 and all that?
Yeah, it came out after, and it was actually competing. Well, all these consoles were coming out of Japan then at the time, and Nintendo and Sega were in it for the quick cash, and it looked like Sega really copied Amiga and Nintendo in some ways too, because Nintendo copied Guardian, and this has earphone jack with the volume control.
Yep.
So Mega Drive copied the same concept, and Mega Drive uses exactly the same Motorola processor as this one does,
Yeah.
and Sega just wanted the cheaper version and a faster version, and that's why they came out with a cartridge and a Mega Drive.
Yep.
And this was the Sega CD marketing was copying the Mega CD marketing was so copying the Amiga marketing.
Yeah.
And there's a list on, I can show you the YouTube video, and you can see them both using exactly the same specs and the same processors and the same everything, but the only difference was that the Amiga CD was 32-bit, and it was selling more in the UK than the Mega CD.
Yep.
And yeah.
Well, it's interesting, man. It brings back a lot of childhood memories of a lot of these games.
Okay, here we're gonna fire up Lotus.
Oh, that's my favourite.
And Lotus 1, 2, and 3 actually came out on CD, all
Really?
in the one compilation.
Oh, I want to play Lotus.
And that was the advantage of CD, because rather than inserting 15 floppy diskettes, you could just get it all on one CD.
God.
Sounds, I don't know why there's no sound.
Turn up the volume on that controller.
On this?
Yeah. Because it's ancient, I can't connect it to the...
I put this in before, and the Lotus takes a really long time.
Yeah.
I just figured out how to burn these, and you got to burn them slowly. But this game actually takes 5 minutes to boot.
5 minutes?
Because the way I burnt it was wrong. But the other ones load very quickly. The 3DO...
This is my favourite game, man. I can't wait to play this. This is what I live for this day, just for Lotus. That's all I'm interested in. I don't care about all the other games on this. I just want to play Lotus.
There we go, it's loading.
Oh, wow.
So
it must be the connection that I changed for you.
It was loading like that before with the wrong PowerPoint. No video, I don't know, it's just the way I burnt the CD.
Right.
But I can get into it. See? And I burn them at a slow speed, like just like Saturn and PlayStation.
Yeah.
But see, Aaron's on my side because Aaron's an Amiga too.
Yeah.
But if I tell Aaron that the PlayStation was more powerful because it could do Doom, then that's gonna upset all the Amiga fans. But Amiga had better games, great games.
They did, for its time.
They had great ideas in the early 90s.
Man, they had better graphics than Sega, Nintendo, and PlayStation.
Yeah.
Way before its time, 10 years before.
They had greater games, better games.
One of my favourite games is Walker.
And still
Agony.
And still the sound can go through your mind.
Yeah, fun games like Arcade Karate.
No, that was a good game.
Yeah,
the side game.
I reckon that was a pioneer of Street Fighter.
With the water in the back.
Yeah. Oh yes, I used to play this, man. This is my favourite. I used to have this.
This is Lotus 1.
Yeah.
Lotus 2 had a better soundtrack.
Oh man.
And 3 had a better soundtrack.
Yeah, man. This was my favourite game when I was a kid.
This one?
Yeah. I used to have this on the 500. God, I feel like such a nerd. Yeah. Oh man. You gotta let me play.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
I don't care about the music, just start playing, dude.
How do you play it? Well, the sound is just better, right? The music's good.
Yeah.
Better than Sega and all this shit.
Yeah, no, I had the number 2 version, not this version. I had 2.
Yeah, this might be 1.
Yeah, I think it is 1. It's very slow. My God, you know how to drive?
You've got to push up. You've got to push up to go up.
Who would ever think that you're playing an Amiga on a big projector?
The picture looks better, man. It looks better than fucking before. And I'm getting better sound cables too.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for them to arrive.
Live and die for the 90s, Oliver. Oliver Wozniak. With his
What do you like better, the Commodore 64 or the Amiga?
Commodore Amiga 500.
Yeah.
That was the best.
But then there was a 1000 and a 1200.
Yeah. The 600 and the 500, I remember. The 600 was a bit more compact than the 500 was the same.
But how come everyone was playing games?
Everyone just, because they market Commodore 64 more than the Elite ones. Because it was more affordable for everyone.
But why did they
They even had Street Fighter 2 on it.
You know the general manager, that guy in England?
Yeah.
He was taking all the money. That's why they bombed out. That's why they... But you know that idiot? But yeah, like everyone was using it for as a games machine.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why.
Oh, it's pretty
But
good.
it was successful, right?
Yeah.
In Europe and everywhere.
Commodore was the bomb, and not many people remember it. Like, when they don't own it, they don't understand. But when you get the Nintendo after and all that, everybody thought graphics were good when the Nintendo and Sega was out.
Yeah.
But they already had better graphics than the Amiga.
I'll try and boot 2 or 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Used to still Star Sky
Shadow the Beast.
and
Yeah.
Labyrinth.
Yep.
Labyrinth had 4,000 missions. So you could play that forever, yeah. Nigel Mansell,
Yep.
Sega Super Monaco
Monaco,
got very
yeah.
copied that idea. Nintendo Star Fox copied Guardian. Guardian might even be better than Star Fox.
Right.
Amiga had groundbreaking technology at the time. See,
Yep.
now if you look at it, it looks shit, but at the time they had the best flight simulation games, plane games, helicopter games.
Yep.
Desert Strike. Where do you think Desert Strike came from?
Yeah, that's right. Amiga. Hey, even Street Fighter 2 came out on...
Amiga.
Did you know that?
No, it came out.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're really, the fans are really pissed off about that because they made it wrong. Like what it could be.
Yeah. Sounds like the first one.